growing up, I've always been like the odd one out of the like my siblings. We've always noticed that I have troubles in school, like getting grades or like behavior wise, and coming from a community where like mental health or like resources aren't really that provided for you. It was hard to like actually get the help needed, and it was like labels are like typically used for like stuff like, oh yeah, you're just being a bad kid and all of that. So I had that a lot growing up. And I moved to Canada about 3 years ago, and it's been life changing, I must say for sure. And about a year ago, I got into therapy because I just felt like, why not? That definitely opened a lot of doors to like find answers to some questions I had, and it just became like a ripple effect of like things from my childhood, and which was like affecting the school as well. So it got to a point that I was diagnosed with like depression and anxiety, and at some point I became suicidal as well, and I was in the hospital for like a couple of months for that, and I got referred to like psychotherapists, I think they're called. So they majorly specialize in EMDR. So EMDR is for like trauma therapy and all of that. So going into that, I didn't know like what to expect. You have to process a lot of memories and like that I wasn't ready to, but it was definitely helpful. And going into that, I found out that I had dissociative identity disorder and like a little bit of like borderline personality disorder as well. And when those things are like mentioned in the society, like there's a lot of stigma around that, especially like personality disorder, and it's just like that scared me off. I'm the kind of person that I like to do my own research and process things on my own terms. So that was when I read about like a neurodivergency and all of that. And although like we know like the core front of like neurodivergency is like ADHD, ADD, but there are actually other parts like dissociative identity disorder or like OCD, schizophrenia. They're actually part of this, that affect people like day to day. And for my own dissociation, it's more like to protect me in the sense that because I deal with social anxiety as well. So there's some times that it just gets overwhelming and I just disconnect from wherever I am, and in a way it keeps me safe. But at that moment as well, it could be difficult to like get my attention or like know where I am, and the derealization part sets in. And sometimes it could be like difficult to be grounded or like be back in the moment. It's definitely been like a lot of struggle as well. Being an international student and like needing these resources for like accessing healthcare, mental health care, and all of that, it was definitely a bit of struggle at some point. Because there's a limit to what your insurance actually covers, and sometimes you actually have to pay out of pocket, and it's hard like paying like over thousands of dollars for school already, and getting a job and stable income and having to pay for that as well. Being a student and being diagnosed with DID, it was like it was really tough because I'm like, what do I do? How do I stay present in school? How do I keep my grades up and do what I need to do? Like, do I even know what I'm doing? Am I in the right program? There was a lot of questions surrounding that, and at some point, like I wanted to like give up on school and all of that, but with the help of like resources around, especially with school, student health and wellness has been like my major support through this. The counselors and the nurse practitioners as well. they've really helped me to like connect with a lot of resources in the community, especially like being an immigrant and not really knowing my way around the town or like resources to like connect with. They always address my concerns in terms of like helping me to like find the resources that are actually more accessible and like cheaper to and that are still effective as well, like cheaper but still effective. So that's been like really helpful as well. The accessibility services and also at Conestoga has also been very helpful in that area, like setting my accommodations, like the testing. For testing, I get like medical breaks, just to, like take time, gather myself, reassess, and that's been like very helpful for me to stay focused and like do things on my own terms in the school. And it's also like being a safe space within my teachers as well, because I feel comfortable like going to them and actually talking, and if I need like more support, they're like really happy to help as well. So it's been like a big shift from not knowing how to ask for help to actually asking for help and actually getting the help. As an international student as well, I know like most people that I talk to, they're like concerned, oh yeah, like I'm not just going to explore that right now, because being an international student and like not having as much resources, or like not knowing your way around the community that much, it feels like a burden. But I feel like the school resources have really created that avenue where you don't have to spend as much, and like the support is actually there, and all you have to do is just ask, and they're willing to like meet you where you are and yeah, support you. What I actually like about myself, it's like the environment you grow up in as a child, or like the experiences surrounding you and the circumstances definitely impact who you grow up to be as an adult, and it shapes who you are. And I'm still on the journey of like healing and self-discovery, but I think what I'm most proud of myself for is my resiliency throughout the journey. It's not been like easy, especially in my community, because like mental health isn't really talked about, and there's a lot of labels that comes with that. Oh yeah, and yeah, it's just been really an amazing journey, and I feel inspired to like help other people in like struggling with this as well, and yeah, to help my community, desensitize mental health.